is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me it all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Lala and you're watching Lala Level Up. Today's video, as you can see by the title, is gonna be about money. But before we get into that, you already know, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications so you can be notified when I post, which has been very frequently. Like, have you not noticed? I've been super consistent. I'm on my yeah. So put them notifications on so you don't miss none of this good content. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So the title of this video is something along the lines of money isn't everything, but it matters. As you know, we are run by capitalism. You need money for everything. You need money to live, to survive, to eat, to get clothes. You need money for literally everything. You need money just to breathe at this point. And it's crazy because prices are going up, inflation is high, like money is crazy. Ever since, like, I don't want to say the word right now because you know YouTube, but ever since the panorama hit, like money has been really hard for a lot of people and like businesses. It's just been really hard. Now I feel like it's kind of getting a little bit better than a couple years ago, but it's still not in a good place. Money is great. Money is an amazing thing. With money, you have more resources, you have more selection, you have access to better quality products, services, doctors, schools, clothing. Like, you have a better quality of life, I feel, when you don't have to worry about money. It's so crazy how, like, one of our biggest stressors as humans are money, or feeling like we're in a lack of money. And even though you could be in a place where you don't have much money, lack is a mindset. By you just saying out of your mouth, like, I'm broke, I ain't got no money, I'm struggling, like, you saying things like that, even though it could possibly be the truth at that moment, your life is gonna play out the way you tell it. You are the author of your life. You are the director of your life. You gotta think of your life as like a book or like a movie, because really that's like what it is. You get to decide how you want the story of your life to go. And you gotta watch your words, because so a man thinketh he becomes. Words really have power. With words, you can change your whole brain. Like, you can reprogram your brain by saying affirmations. And you're never gonna get more money if you continue to feel like you're in lack of money. Let's be honest. People love to floss, especially with social media. People are flossing their money, their jewels, their cars, their home, their designer clothes. And a lot of people end up feeling like they're not living the life they should be living because they don't have those things. We're constantly comparing ourselves to other people. And I already made a video about that, how you shouldn't compare yourself to influencers. I'm gonna link it below, so make sure you check that one out too. But it's no point in comparing yourself to other people because you live your own journey. The conversation of money can be so difficult and emotional for people because nobody likes to feel like they don't have enough money when you need money to survive. You literally need money to eat, and if you don't eat, you're gonna die. So it's kind of like, it's crazy how in the scheme of things, money doesn't really matter. It's just a piece of paper. Like, in a way, like, the only thing that really truly matters in this world is you, your body, your spirit, the offspring you create, your family, like things that actually matter that aren't man-made. Money is man-made, you know? Like, we never really needed money in society, but money is a great thing because you feel good when you earn something and you get a reward. And with money, like I said, you have access to so many things. But when you really like truly think about it, like, it's just a piece of paper, and we control our whole lives with it. Like, we stop ourselves from doing things if we feel like we don't have enough money. We don't take the vacations we should take if we believe we don't have enough money. But I've also learned it's not about even how much money you make, because it's about how much money you save. Because there are people who work at Burger King and they're not struggling half as bad as some people who are working better jobs with more pay. Because that person at Burger King knows how to budget, knows how to manage their money, knows how to save. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a problem for me too, like saving for real. Like, let's be honest. Everybody goes through a point in their life where they're struggling with money. I don't care if you see somebody up right now, know they was down before. Unless they were just born into a privileged life with a wealthy family, which is okay too. Don't hate on those people that was born rich. Like, that's good for them. Like, we shouldn't be struggling when it comes to money, but a lot of us are struggling when it comes to money. And everybody puts up a facade. Everybody acts like they got it. Everybody acts like they the big homie. They stay with the bands. Like, but you still live in the hood. Like, I can't even believe somebody who's telling me or going on social media talking about all the money they get in, even seeing pictures of people's money on social media, like, you know, the men who like to floss, women too. And it's like, if you really was making money, you wouldn't even be talking about it. If you was really making the money you said you was making, you wouldn't even say a word. Like, new money is loud. Rich money is loud. When you're wealthy, when you got old money, you don't even talk about it. You can't even see it on you. You wouldn't even be able to tell. The people who talk the most about money are the people who are fronting the most, or people who ain't never even had shit. Like, you know, somebody who never had shit, now they start making a little bit of money, now they want to throw it in everybody's face. And then sooner or later, they're going to be back down because the energy you put out is the energy you're going to receive. Yeah? So it's like a double-edged sword, because in one breath, money doesn't matter. It's just a piece of paper. We shouldn't let it control us or control our emotions or stop us from doing things we want to do, and look at money as something that controls our whole life. That's one part of it. But then on the other hand, literally, it's like, I need money to survive. I want money so I can pick up and travel whenever I want to. I want to be able to wake up tomorrow and say, I'm going to France, and just go to France. Like, I want to have money so in case if I ever get an illness, I'll be able to have access to the best doctors in the world. I want money because I want to live in a nice place. I want money because I want to buy a great quality car. I don't want a car that's going to break down in 2 months. Like, I want money because I want my kids to go to better schools. I don't want them to go to school in the hood. So it's crazy because it's like the duality is in everything. And I actually really love duality. That's like really my whole brand. Like, what I really believe in: duality, the yin, the yang, the lightness, the darkness, as above, so below. Like, I very much believe in duality. It's just a part of life. And you have to flow through both of them, because they both, from both angles, you can look at it like it's true. Like, two things can be true at once. That money doesn't really matter, but actually it does really matter at the same time, because you need it to survive. Like, there are people who have mental breakdowns over money. I have. There are people who, you know, you see billionaires, millionaires jumping off of rooftops and stuff like that. I don't know if anybody pays attention to things that actually matter. There's CEOs who commit and things like that. You see celebrities who have tons of money. Not all of them, but, you know, generally speaking, celebrities are wealthy. You see celebrities who take their lives all the time. So money is not everything, because you know what's so freaking crazy is that a lot of us believe that we need money to be happy. Like, you know, they say money doesn't buy happiness. In a way it can, but in a way it can't, because, like, okay, let's say like this, like, you're so broke right now. And this video, a lot of people in Connecticut are broke. I don't know why people be like fronting the way they do. There's people out here who have money, but there's also people here who, a lot of people here are broke. Even though this is considered like a rich state, like, a lot of people are broke. For example, you can be like super broke right now, and telling yourself, all I need is money. If I had more money, I'd be able to live in a better place. I would get myself out of so many situations that I'm in right now if I just had money. And a lot of times, money can solve a lot of problems though, but money cannot help you internally, because you can be miserable, depressed one day, broke, be a millionaire tomorrow, win the lottery or whatever it is, become an overnight sensation. You can have all that money and still be unhappy. You know, so I don't necessarily believe money buys happiness. Money can buy happiness because maybe temporarily, but not forever. You have to make sure you're good inside. If you're not good inside, it doesn't matter how much money you accumulate. It doesn't matter even the goals that you accomplish. Nothing is gonna matter if you're not at peace with yourself. None of the highs in your life are gonna feel like highs in your life because you're not good inside. And the thing is too, I'm gonna end up talking about Abraham Hicks in another video, but this is a person who I've learned so much from. And it's like, if you are telling yourself, I'll be happy when I get this, when I get this, when I get this. I've learned that we tell ourselves that we will be happy once we get A, B, and C. Once we get more money, once we get a better job, once we're in a better place, whatever it is, right? But what a lot of us don't understand is the way to attract those things to you and totally manifest it, because, you know, manifest is such a big word nowadays. Manifest it, you gotta be happy now. You have to be happy now, before that item, before that money, before that man comes in your life, before you become a mom. You have to be happy now. Your happiness cannot be conditional. Your happiness and your peace within yourself cannot be conditional. Like, I'm only happy if I have money. I'm only good inside. I only feel good about myself when I'm in a relationship. Once you become happy now, get into alignment now, in alignment with what you want. For example, let's say this. I really want a Benz. Nothing too crazy. I want a 2018 Mercedes-Benz C300 4MATIC, white as hell, with the black tints. That's a frequency. Me wanting this Mercedes-Benz, it's a frequency. I need to line up with that. Because if I'm down here and I'm talking about I ain't got enough money, how the fuck am I going to get that Benz? How am I going to do what I want to do? How am I going to go from here to here? You're not. Because this is on another frequency. I'm going to make a whole video about that. Energy, frequency, vibration. We're going to talk about that too. But you have to think of yourself as like a radio. Radio is frequencies. Every time you change the station, you're on a different frequency. 93.7, 99.9. Those are frequencies. So if you just think, all you got to do is tune yourself to what you want. You have to connect with it. You know how, like, sometimes when you're trying to change the station on the radio, it'll get a little fuzzy and it's like, dang, I almost got this song, but I don't really got it. I almost got it, but I don't really got it. That's how a lot of us be with the things we want in life. It's like, damn, I'm kind of there because my vibration about it is so strong. But then again, I'm not there because I have doubts in my mind. I have self-limited beliefs, and I believe I'm gonna be happy once I get this thing. Instead of being happy now, you gotta do the opposite. Instead of saying I'll be better when I get this, be better now. Do better now. Feel happy now. Feel peace now. Feel comfortable with yourself now. Love yourself now. And you doing that is gonna lift your vibration, and you're gonna match up with what you want. If there is something that you want in life, anything, whatever it is. If there's something that you want in life and you don't have it, it's because you're not in alignment. You're not on the same, whatever that thing you want is, whatever it is, it has its own energy. You got to line up with that energy. Do you know what I'm saying? I really hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to break it down more in another video. But if you're not lined up with that energy, you're not going to get it. You're literally on two different levels. The Benz is up here, but my energy is down and I'm depressed and I'm complaining every day because I don't have the car I want. And I do, let's say for example, I do have a little Honda and it gets me where I needs to go, but I treat it like shit. I don't clean it. I don't bring it to the car wash. I don't get oil change. What vibration is that? How is you gonna get the Benz and that's how you treat your Honda, or you're complaining that you don't have it? By you doing that, it increases the distance between where you are and what you want. That's how you kind of got to think, like, you know what, I want something. What is the energy of that? Or you want to be a millionaire. What is the energy of a millionaire? How do they act? How do they look? How do they speak? How do they carry themselves? What is their daily routine like? Like, what does a millionaire do? They definitely don't sleep in bed all day. They definitely make sure that they get things accomplished every day. It's really just you lining up with what you want. You have to walk it and talk it and act it before you even grab it, before you actually have it. You have to become what you want. I have to become a Benz before I get a Benz. I need to treat myself the way I would treat a Benz. Better, obviously, but you know what I'm saying? If I don't care about myself, how am I possibly gonna be lined up with something like a Benz? How? How you wanna be a millionaire, but you're low vibrating? We're all human, nobody perfect. But if you're mad and stink as fuck every day, you ain't getting what you want. You ain't getting that Benz. You ain't gonna be no millionaire if that's your energy. Everything's about energy. Everything. Who said this? The great Albert Einstein. If you want to understand the universe, you have to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is straight up quantum physics. Listen, we're gonna talk about more of that in another video, but we talk about money today. So I say that to say this. Money can stress us out so much. But if you take your mind out of the lack mindset, if you change your mindset from lack to abundance, you will then be able to see a shift in your money, in your life, in your vibration. And then somebody can say, well, it's true. Why is it bad if I say I'm broke? I am broke. Why is it bad if I say I ain't got no money? I got $0 in my bank account. It's the truth. This is the thing. You have to look past your current situation. Even if that's the truth, is that the story you want to tell, or would you like to narrate it another way? Instead of saying, I'm broke, you need to be saying the opposite. I'm wealthy, I'm rich. I might not have everything I want right now, but I'm still abundant. I got a paycheck coming in soon. There's a lot of jobs out there. If I don't have one right now, I can go make money. I live in America, I'm free. I can get a job wherever I want. You have to shift your mindset. You really have to shift your mindset. And once you start seeing yourself saying negative things, saying things that are going to bring you farther away from the things you want in life, you need to catch that and nip it in the bud and change your whole conversation. The conversation that you have in your head is so important. It is so much important, more important than what any friend can say to you, what your parents can say to you, your lover, even your kid. The conversation that you have between you and you will make or break you. You can be your biggest enemy, your biggest opposition, or you can be your biggest cheerleader. You can be your own hero. You can save yourself instead of waiting for somebody to come and save you. That's not how life works. This is not a fairy tale. But then again, it is. Life is what you make it, baby. Just know, money ain't everything. You shouldn't just, be money hungry. You shouldn't just date a person for money. But at the same time, you need money to survive. Even when it comes to the conversation of dating and money, no, I don't want to just date a man for his money. But I also don't want to date a man who doesn't have any money, because I deserve to live a good life. I deserve to get provided for. I deserve to get treated like a queen. And I'm not getting that with a man who has no dollars. And also a man who has no dollars equates to a man who has no ambition. So money is not everything, but money matters. And we need it to survive. So no matter what, you need to get up and hustle. You need to hustle. But just keep things in perspective. Be mindful. Change your vibration if your vibration does not match what you want. Think about the energy of what you want. How does it feel when you think about it? How does it feel when you just close your eyes and you just imagine and you just visualize what you want, the life you want? You see it in your head. We all see it. You have to see it before it could come into fruition. But just know, if you can fathom it in your mind, if you can create a visual of it, you can have it in the physical. Because everything that was created by man was first a thought. First you feel something. What you feel brings thoughts, and thoughts go into actions. Thoughts become things. But before you had to think, you had to feel something. We are all based off of our emotions. Our emotions are the center of us too. You can tell, because when something doesn't feel good, your emotions doesn't feel good. When something feels good and is good for you, you feel good. Your emotions are your guiding system. That's how you know when something is off or not off. We have a sixth sense for a reason. We have a third eye for a reason. We have intuition for a reason. Pay attention, mind your vibration, love upon yourself, line up with that thing that you want, get your energy intact. You got to get on that frequency. Just think of the radio, like I said. You just got to tune in a little bit. You just got to tap in a little bit. You just got to get lined up what you want. I know it might sound easier said than done, but it's really not that hard. After a while, it just becomes a habit. When you do something over and over, I'm pretty sure it takes 21 days for something to become like a part of your routine, like just naturally. You can reprogram your brain like that by you just doing things differently, by you switching up your routine, by you being conscious and realizing, hey, I don't feel good. Or hey, I've been saying mad negative self-talk. I need to chill with that. Let me start saying nice things to myself. You gotta feed yourself love. Feed yourself love. Good words, good vibes. Be around good people. And you're gonna get whatever you want. Period. Money is infinite. Never feel like you are in lack of money. Don't do that. Lack is a mindset, and so is abundance. You're never in lack of anything. The universe, God, creation, has a limitless amount of resources for you. You can never even get enough. You have the potential. You have the potential to be a millionaire, to make as much money as you want. There's nothing stopping you but you. Check in with yourself and check yourself. When you know your energy is not lining up with the thing you want, pay attention to that. Switch it up. Say loving, kind words to yourself and get your energy right. Y'all, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I would love to know your thoughts. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe because I'm trying to get a goal to 400 subscribers. I think I need like 52 more if I'm not mistaken. But yes, please subscribe to my channel because I'm really trying to hit my goal by the end of this month. And I would just love that for me. So yeah, thank you. And I love y'all as always. You can be, do, and have whatever you desire. You are limitless. Until next time, LALA, level up.